Seven Deadly Sins, episode 21 review. Another fantastic episode. Uh, Elizabeth, talking with her dad, uh, basically, he's telling her about his power of vision, that he can foresee something's going to happen, with the Holy War. And right now he sees the Crimson Pig is going to save him. And we see Bon and Hawk in this like dark basement place where Bon finds the goddess horn or some kind of horn of goddesses, and the goddesses talk through the horn, or one goddess or several. The voice of one talking through the horn, telling him to kill Meliodas if he wants to bring back Elaine. And then Merlin uses her power and teleports everybody to where the king and Elizabeth are, because as far as everybody knows, Hendrickson is dead from the previous fight, and Vivian is on the floor, completely defeated. Merlin was actually toying with her body with magic, so it was really, a show of strength on Merlin's part with her magic dominance. And Merlin talks about how there's like this. She wanted to teleport them into the quarters with the king, but she couldn't because there's this cube magical spell that completely rejects all magic. So Merlin just opens the door by herself with her ability called Absolute Cancel. She describes it as the ability to cancel any and all magic and break ties with the person. So I don't know if that means that she, broke off all relation. Like in other words, in order to use it, maybe that she has to like literally disregard any feelings or any respect, pride, or relationship that she had with the person that she did it with. Because did it with, that she used it, that she had that bond with, because that might be, because that was such a specific wording that she has to discard, or relinquish any whatever I said in the beginning, to get rid of that connection, to completely remove that person from her life or something like that. But she gets in there, and the king speaks, and she teleports the king along with Merlin, and along with Arthur, to Camelot, where she's gonna heal the king with her magic, and Arthur asks Meliodas if he wanted to be head of the Knights of Camelot, the same thing that Dreyfus wanted for for Elizabeth's kingdom, and that's the Great Knight, the Great Holy Knight, or something like that. So he offered Meliodas Great Holy Knight, Camelot, and Meliodas was like, yeah, sure, but let's do that in a different time, different place, when I'm kind of finished with my restaurant and when I'm ready to move on. So it was kind of like, yeah, I'll do it, but it's not going to be anytime soon. And so they teleport away, leaving Meliodas behind. And surprise, surprise, Hendrickson is actually alive. He reforms his limbs like with black flame. He just attaches them to him, and tells Vivian to cheer up, that they haven't lost, and let's go get Gilthunder back. And for that, Jericho woke up, and Guila was talking to Jericho like the war is over, and do you regret drinking the demon blood? And Jericho's like, no, I don't regret nothing. I wanted to show my brother that I'm not weak. And then Hendrickson and Vivian try again. Actually, I forgot about Dreyfus. Dreyfus kind of cries in front of the king before he teleports away, and Dreyfus is like, I'm not going to forgive him my sins, and the king puts him in the dungeon. And he says yes, and Gilthunder tries to bring him, but later on we see that that Dreyfus somehow escaped the cuffs and left to go somewhere, and so Hendrickson and Vivian, getting back to them, they start causing trouble. Vivian tries to capture Elizabeth and I think it's Margaret. Yeah, Elizabeth and Margaret. She holds them, trying to capture them, and Hendrickson is like ruthless, and he's fighting Meliodas and Gilthunder with this like demonic power, and he hurts them and knocks them out. I think it's because they can't really fight back, because Vivian is holding hostages, and then he's like, I'm gonna kill Gilthunder, and Vivian's like, no, you can't do that. That's not part of the deal, because Vivian is like in love with Gilthunder, and he Hendrickson is like, don't worry, after he's dead, you'll be able to resurrect him and be with your beloved Gil forever, or whatever like that. But he stopped, and who stops him again? I don't remember who it was that stops him, but someone does, and that was all fine and dandy. And then there was also the whole thing with the demons being unleashed by the blood. Hendrickson uses his ring to unleash the demon blood inside everybody, the new generation of holy knights, and they all start turning into the demons, like Dale, Guila's father, turned into. And Guila actually doesn't turn into it, but Jericho does. And yeah, and so like I said, incredible episode. Diane tried to help out, and she's been weak, and King tried to protect her, and Captain tried to, Meliodas tried to protect her. And actually, Helbram got resurrected again, and it's explained that Helbram was killed by King in the past. He was resurrected by Hendrickson, and then King killed him again a couple episodes ago, and now he's been resurrected by Hendrickson again. But this is the last time he can be resurrected, because it's a 2-time limit, and each time he loses a part of his personality, it becomes like twisted, or fragmented in his memories and his personality and things of that nature. And it's just great. So it's really great action. And actually, it's Elizabeth that saves Meliodas and Gilthunder from being killed, because she offers herself to Hendrickson in exchange for their lives, and Hendrickson flies away with her by making this black demon wing, and he flies away, and Meliodas tries to chase after him, but Bon stops him, and Bon is ready to kill the captain, and Meliodas goes into his demon form, and Bon is like, are you really a demon? And that's how the episode ends. And we don't know if Bon is going to, actually kill Meliodas next. I mean, probably not, but how it's going to come about. That fight is going to be like a real fight. It's going to be resolved quickly. We don't know what's going to happen to Elizabeth, and we've got all this the king being healed. A lot of plot progression. The king's being healed. We find out character development with Vivian being in love with Gil, even though it was kind of, well, it wasn't really that obvious, but it's really, really emphasized in this one. And also just some nice fight scenes, so yeah, so episode's getting an 8 out of 10 for me. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoy all these episodes, and I think the anime's done a great job, with this adaptation from the manga. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please rate this video if you like it. If you have any thoughts on anything, please comment on them. And please subscribe for more videos in the future. Thank you. Have a nice night.